Ow!
I
Also, Shadow. I am so sorry, man. I didn't realize you were in the chat. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
forget you also stream on YouTube.
Yeah, I do stream, I do both.
Yeah, the thing is like I don't see anyone in chat, and so when you mention shout out, I'm like, oh okay, yeah, YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Welcome to the stream, Shadow. Oh, why am I opening Discord? I want Chrome. There we go. Alrighty. Woo! We're ending the pillow fight now.
We sure are. And you started that stream right on time because we're past all of the foreshadowing.
What? I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Yes, hello, dog. Catberry, are you watching too?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so here we go. That should semi-fix it, probably.
So is Discord dead or
What do you mean?
well, I mean Discord could probably just I don't know.
Oh, you mean in the story. I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about the app.
Oh.
no.
Honestly, I forgot about Discord.
Me too.
Right? Like can't he just like press undo?
Yeah, but that's not fun.
It would be.
Yeah.
You just come in out of nowhere at the very end and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna snap my fingers and like pretend all this never happened.
Well, Ellie, it looks like we have to add another spell to prevent Discord from doing anything into the story.
Or we could just pretend he doesn't exist. Like he's
Oh,
off
you
having
got
an
it.
adventure in
Well,
other worlds.
you gotta remember that in that one episode where they went to the Changeling Hive, he couldn't use his magic, so maybe they somehow managed to increase the range of that spell.
They took Fluttershy? Well.
Yeah.
I had to.
Yeah. That also makes sense.
He's basically God in that world. You have to kill him.
Yes, but how?
Um, like I said, just increase the range of this spell.
Yeah, because the thing
Then you
is.
just wait for him to disappear naturally, because if he doesn't use his chaos magic, he disappears.
You know how there was like all those artifacts in the Daring Do books and how they're real?
Right.
What if they also use that instead to also kill him?
Maybe.
Maybe there's one that could actually just burn him up.
The thing is, So in the original version, Starlight didn't really exist in the book. Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
So
we're writing her in.
I don't mind adding in Discord as well. It's just, yeah. Not
He's-
You have
something
to
I was
he's
originally
figure
canon
it
way
planning.
out.
before that.
Pardon?
Because he's canon way before that, so you're gonna have to figure something out.
Oh,
Or
I
he
know.
could just not exist. That'd be boring.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's fix Discord.
My hubby is back with food.
Oh, tell hubby I say hello.
Uh-huh. All right, and now we're into the makeovers part.
Ooh, my favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and close Spotify so that way my computer runs a bit better. Oops. Oh, that's not what I wanted either.
Hey,
Huh?
script says hi.
Ah. Oh, you didn't keep
Dots?
the original line.
Are we not listening to my keyboard anymore, computer? Oh, it's
Amber, quit your borking. Amber.
Sterling, could you get me a piece of tape or something?
Tape for what?
My computer.
Quit your
Or my
borking.
keyboard, yeah. The battery cover keeps falling off.
Yeah.
Tonka.
I'm gonna test something.
There we go.
Okay, it is highlighting everything in that tab. Okay. Or window, I guess is the word. Tron. The Tron room.
Yep.
The Tron room, Ellie.
Uh-huh. That's what I wrote.
Good job. Okay, is it? No, it's not. Okay. So, we can close that tab and do this. Oh, God. Oh. I guess it does kind of fit a little more in your version, doesn't it?
Yeah, he kind of just appeared out of nowhere.
So the thing is, in the original, so what happened is Spike was like taking a nap during the sleepover, and then hang on, let me see if I can find the part. So all of a sudden, hang on, I'm trying to find it.
I'm at it.
No, I'm trying to. Let me do it, dang it. Does it even say it anymore?
I don't know.
Basically, so Spike just appears randomly and starts joining in on the pillow fight. And then Twilight says, "Pillow fight, check." Twilight giggled, checking off the box in her book. "Looks like next on the list is..." Rarity took a look at the list. A smile grew on her face. Twilight and Rarity stared at Spike and Rainbow Dash. "Makeovers." Twilight finished with a devilish grin. Spike and Rarity just gave each other panicked side-eyed glances, as if saying, "This won't end well." That's what it says in the original.
Yeah, it doesn't. You totally cut Spike from the.
Did I? Because I distinctly remember originally having him appear at one point, and then like punching.
Okay,
Oh no!
this is the whole. This is the whole original pillow fight, as I can see it. Pinkie Pie hid behind her throne, away from the attackers. She peeked up a little, then went back down to ready her weapon. She turned to Applejack with a huge smile on her face. Applejack let out a soft giggle. Twilight and the others were hiding too. They decided to go into 3 teams, Earth Magic and Pegasus. Pinkie Pie snuck her way over to Team Unicorn's territory, sneaking behind Twilight. Before she could attempt her attack, Twilight burst a pillow in Pinkie's face, making a gun-firing noise. "I've been hit!" Pinkie yelled dramatically. "Avenge me!" She plopped onto the floor. "Avenge me, Applejack!" Applejack rolled her eyes and attempted to hit Rarity and Rainbow Dash. The 2 of them teamed up to attack Applejack. Then Twilight kamikazed with 10 pillows at once, filling the throne room with feathers. They all fell to the floor laughing. Everyone's manes filled with feathers. Pinkie Pie tied pillows all around herself and stood on top of her throne's armrest. "Cannonball!" she yelled. Every pony screamed and dodged, scattering out of the way. Pinkie let out a giggle, the rest of them laughing right alongside her. "Oh, Pinkie," Twilight laughed. Out of the whole group, Pinkie was by far the most random pony. Pillow fight, check. That's how
sworn.
it is. You totally cut Spike from the pillow fight itself.
I know for a fact in the first ever write of it, it was in there. I remember that.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we deleted it and then forgot to put it back in or something.
Or something.
But yeah,
I like
originally
this new
he
pillow
came
fight
he
better,
came
though.
downstairs because of the commotion. Oh well. I'm so tired. Mud mash?
I said it says mud mask.
Oh, there it is. Chat can prove it said mass. So I thought you were gonna type mash. Keep in mind there's a delay, Ellie.
I know.
Eh. Oh, I better get my charger in a minute. Excuse me. Oh, there goes the cord. Stay. I also might be a bit more hyper than normal today. At least you kept the rainbow part. Spike wandered into the throne room. The girls' epic pillow fight had woken him up, rubbing his eye, only to get swept into the makeovers by Rarity. Twilight giggling as she put a rainbow's bane in curlers and AJ mixing up a batch of Granny Smith's famous mud mask. I never agreed to this, Rainbow complained, crossing her hooves. I didn't even know what's going on, Spike grumbles beside her. Excuse me. I can read, I promise. Oh, excuse me. My thumb doesn't want to pop. There it goes.
Ew.
Huh?
What's with that Twilight?
Ugh. Gross.
I know.
What'd you do that for, Ellie?
Typing fast and not thinking about the letters I'm pressing all the time.
Like that? The lag.
I mean, no, jeez.
You should have seen the lag on my end. It was almost as slow as when you type on my end.
Jeez.
Hang on, I need to fix something in the chat. Excuse me. Oh, God. Oh, Ellie.
Yes.
Oh, my knee. Blah, 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 blah.
What?
What?
What was that?
Oh, hey, Zach.
Hello.
Good one.
How's it going today, Script?
It's going okay. Hanging
Hey,
in there.
since the last time you talked to me, you notice anything, I don't know, different about me?
I noticed your background is different, I think.
Well, I'm still in the same area as I
Oh.
met. What do you?
You got a new chin?
Well, you're getting close.
Did you get a haircut?
Uh, no, I'm still waiting for my Zeus Clues episode for that
Oh,
one.
that's right. I forgot.
I actually shaved. That's why I was holding my face. Because the last time
Sorry.
you spoke,
Oh.
because the last time you spoke with me, I had like a goatee beard. Remember?
Right. I'm terrible when it comes to stuff like that. You look
That's
great.
okay. It was a trick. Thank you. It was a trick question, but you know, your one friend was close to what the answer was when I was holding my.
Yeah, I was like wondering why you were touching it so badly.
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe I
you
was
look
just trying to be
gorgeous.
cute.
We both did the same pose. Except I did it with one hand.
Oh wait, you did the same pose as me.
Yeah, it won't let me share my camera because I'm streaming, so. At least I don't think it will. Yeah, it's not gonna let me.
That's okay. I think I can envision how you look and how you do poses like that. Script.
Yeah, my hair is a bit of a mess today, though, because... Yeah,
Well, even though I can't see it, I'm sure you look beautiful.
thanks. So tired.
Well, when it's almost been a long day, it could almost feel like that.
Normally I work today, but my back was really killing me today, so I decided to stay home.
Oh, believe me, I had a lot to do during this week too. I had to help my mom with chores like weed whack, and we're supposed to do our week's worth of shopping tomorrow on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad's out for a couple days helping my grandmother, so I'm helping I'm helping to be responsible around the house, and
Right.
we're also trying to catch a little pesky little fucker who's running around our house.
Dang.
That
Oh
would be
no.
me.
It's either a mouse or a rat or something, and we just got some new traps, and they're not like the old fashioned
Right.
traps. They're more like in this century.
Right, yeah.
Those old style ones, they are harder than you think putting
Oh,
them together.
there was actually one time our cat Gus
Hmm.
got stuck in a mouse trap trying to catch a mouse. He was okay. He was okay.
Can you describe the trap?
I need to remember what it looked like. Give me a second to find the picture. I think it's in my messages with my dad.
Because there's like the classic ones that
It
have,
was
like,
not
springs
the one
that
that
go on.
snaps. No, I remember that.
Yeah, the ones we had are the one that snaps.
Here we
The
go.
new ones also snap, but they're not as complicated to set up like the last ones.
Here, I'll post it in No Mic real quick.
Because on the old ones, it's hard to be able to put that little twig part into the latch part to make it hold in place.
Right.
I used to watch a lot of mouse catching videos, and one of the best ones is you get like one of those tall Home Depot buckets, right? You pour water about like halfway through the thing, and then you lay a bunch of lightweight seeds on top,
Well, I
or
know, but
like something that covers the water, and then like have some like bait for the mice to like go over, and then they get rolled, and then they fall into the thing and die.
well, I'm bringing it to Tom and Jerry times, where Tom was basically just using those old style snap traps.
Right.
You know, the ones he kept getting caught with himself.
Yeah, but so if you look in the voice chat text, you can see the mouse trap, and I'm gonna show it on stream a bit. So if you look really carefully, you can actually see the tail of the mouse.
And
Traps are the worst.
Yeah, but this
Yeah.
isn't the first, and most likely will not be the last time Gus has gotten stuck in a mouse trap. So the thing about Gus is he is literally a cat of very little brain. But to his credit, he was abandoned at like 4 weeks old. So,
and maybe has a little too much curiosity, because you know
that
the old
too,
saying,
that too. Like
curiosity killed the cat. Or at least just give him a tiny bit of little bit of a push.
Right. Yeah, but he was like a tiny little thing. But I remember when he was younger, he wouldn't like catch any mice or anything. But the thing is, there was one time he came up into the upstairs with where my mom was. And he came upstairs. He looked at mom, looked away, looked at mom, looked away, and then mom was like, "What's that between your paws?" And he immediately stood up and demanded pets. But that was like the first time we ever caught him catching a mouse. So yeah, but like most of the time when he catches a mouse, he gets stuck. Like I remember one. He was, I think, still a kitten at this point, but he actually stepped in a mouse. It was a sticky mouse trap. And I just distinctly remember him like ferociously shaking his paw. And just like, yeah. He's not a very smart cat, but we love him.
Despite mishaps and curiosity and not knowing how things work, you still have to at least show them the ropes.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Also, I will be right back. I need to grab my charger.
I've been through that same problem when I was a kid, and still going through it, even though I'm 26. Even though I'm smarter, it doesn't mean I'm Albert Einstein smart.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
Okay. Who's texting me? Oh, it's sour server. Blah. English. But yeah, we actually, on my sister's YouTube, we actually have a video of him when he was a kitten attacking one of my balloons.
It probably made his fur turn white.
No, he was just playing with it. So, but Amber.
I meant if it popped, it would have just like.
Oh no, it didn't. Thankfully.
It would have been like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. He would have flipped out. Here it is.
Arby's roast beef set.
Well, at least despite things either going right or wrong, at least there's a lot of stuff we're all still trying to do around our lives.
Yeah, so I'm showing my chat. This is Gus when he was a kitten. This was back in... holy crap, that was 14 years ago. I feel old. He was... Oh, look at him! He's so adorable! Here, I'll send it in the chat.
Well,
He
even
was so
though you
little.
almost think you feel like your old script, it's still early because
Oh, I know.
we were all born early. And besides, I'm 26 again, and even though I still have plenty of time, there's just a lot of times where I
No.
feel I'm not at my best.
I actually die tomorrow,
Wait,
believe it or not.
wait, what?
Yep.
I
Catberry,
don't think that's real.
Catberry Lemon, you're gonna be
I can
dying.
prove you wrong. Anyways. Yeah, no, it was just a joke.
You don't sound like you're on your deathbed.
Reminds me of the time when I
That's
said I'm
because
not
on
dying.
my chair. Duh. Like,
If you were
Can you fix this word script?
Yeah.
if you were really
It's
dying, you
supposed
would
to
have
be
almost
chorus.
caused like a heart clench because I've been having enough of those.
That's coursed.
Well, how do you spell it? Ellie, you're asking someone who doesn't know how to spell things.
Uh-huh.
That's why you're my
You
editor.
have Grammarly.
Yes,
you
but
have the Grammarly.
I don't know what the word is, Ellie.
It's chorused.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Just
Some
because
of
I
us
have
really never took
Grammarly
a
doesn't mean
spelling
it fixes
bee back
everything.
in school.
I'm sorry, what was that, Zach?
Most of us really never took a spelling bee when we were in school, so
Yeah, I've just always sucked at spelling, even though I'm a writer.
well, I'm bad at pronouncing words. They might sound a different way. It's like the whole potato it's like the whole potato tomato tomato fuck it.
Right.
You got the whole thing off.
Oh, that's the word you were using. You also know you didn't forget a period. Okay. I just couldn't see it. But yeah, Gus was like a really he still is. But he was so cute when he was kitten. He was so this is for my chat mostly. So he was like as big as my hands. He was that tiny. Maybe even one, I don't remember. Let's see. Albums. Pictures. Trying to see if I can find a picture of him when he was a kitten, excuse me.
And at least there's some other good news.
Oh?
I was finally able to get some more space on my computer.
That's good.
And I'm working on I'm right now collaborating with someone who has more subscribers than me, and this one thing that I'm a part of for the collaboration is going to be premiering on October 10th. I don't know if
Ooh.
most of you guys are into it. I'm not going to say what it is, not until the actual big day, but
Of course.
I can at least tell you that a lot of it really took me the little bit of this month and throughout the rest of the months when I first got contacted by this person to help in this collaboration in the first place. It ain't the whole basic movie maker stuff anymore. I had to really spend a lot of time to put all this stuff together.
Yeah. I sent a well, this is actually an old picture of me back in 2009, but that's Gus when he was little.
Well, I say that you two were both adorable.
If only I could pull off long hair. Or, correction, if only I could withstand long hair.
Well, a lot of people are usually different.
Well,
I only grew out my hair because I always wanted to experience what it'd be like to be a shoulder length, because a lot of people are shoulder length.
Right. Yeah, I just don't like hair touching my neck. My boyfriend is always
But
like, "You should grow out your hair," and I'm like, "Nah, I don't wanna."
But I also grew out my hair because of a very special reason. For
Mhm.
when I do my Zeus Clue show, there's going to be a specific episode where it teaches about when you were a kid and you were afraid of getting your hair cut for the first time because one, you may almost think it would hurt because you never got your hair cut before, and you were
Mhm.
also worried about how other people think if they think you look different or if they're still going to think you're the same person. It's just a new design. So that's why I grew out my hair for this episode specifically as soon as I can get it worked on. So I could actually get my hair cut on camera so I can prove to any little kids that never had their hair cut before, I could be able to prove to them that it really doesn't hurt. As long as you be able to understand that you're never alone during this situation, and because your own parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, they've all been through this kind of thing all together.
Right.
So it's a kid show.
Yeah, it's a kid show based off of one of my favorite shows as a kid called Blue's Clues, way back before I was even born, because I was born in 1997, but Blue's Clues was being created a year before I was born.
Yeah, I remember liking Blue's Clues too. It was fun.
And pretty soon, if I can at least get some episodes going, or if it goes on for long enough, I'm actually helping with the help of Cameo.com, where you can be able to get cameos of your favorite celebrities, writers, YouTubers, or whoever.
Mhm.
I'm hoping to get shoutouts from the 3 original hosts from Blue's Clues, going from Steve to Donovan Patton, who plays Joe, and then Josh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really big project, and I'm gonna be having my mom help me, and we'll maybe do a Kickstarter or something to help fund the payment so I can be able to actually get it working. Because on Cameo, depending on who is more pricey in the movie business, because a lot of people they've been getting paid a lot in the Hollywood gig.
Right.
Some people are like $1 million. Some people are like just basic amount of money to be able to at least be featured on something. But yeah, some actors who are on like Cameo, some of them are still a little high, like around 100 to maybe 300 or whatever. But then some of them are either pretty cheap or at least just $5 to just send a text message to them. But I'm hoping to get video cameos of these guys so I could be able to really give it the actual feel of the Blue's Clues show from way back in the day.
Right.
Uh-huh. It's going to be a lot of
Think they've
work,
gotten a
but
lot older,
I'm
though.
really going to try and pull it off somehow. Sorry, what were you saying, Catberry?
Is the cast a lot older?
Oh, are the cast of Blue's Clues a lot older? Yeah, it's been a long time since they created Blue's Clues way back in 1995 when they did the pilot, but ever since the show premiered a year later, they only had the pilot in 1995 of the show to try and pitch the show if it would go anywhere, like even way before it went into Nick Jr. Because they were still trying to refine designs, make a couple changes, and trying to find the right host. Because fun fact, when Steve was auditioning, he thought it was a voice acting, not
Right.
a appearing on camera kind of gig. But he still pulled it off anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, it says on Cameo here, a lot of people are both either cheap or you may need to almost pay a fortune. Some
Right.
are either $100, some are either 200, or they could just be lowered down to an easier price.
Right.
Yeah, because I know my
Ugh,
friend
gross.
Sam in the UK had to pay
Amber.
about 150 when I was financially struggling at the time to get me a shout out from Tara Strong.
Hi, baby. Right.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of other people. And there's also my friend Jason Pleasant, but I already know him, and I am friends with him on Discord. But he also has a Cameo page because of how popular he is around his area and anywhere else on the internet. Because
Right.
he is also known as my Jazzy Mac, if you don't know.
Right.
He does a lot of different collaborations of various different TV shows, between either stuff from Nickelodeon or My Little Pony, or even back when it was like the Barney days.
Right.
Yeah, he's a real
You want
he's a
down?
real he's a
Go on.
he's a real what do you call it? He's a real
Yes.
one-man band at this whole thing. And if possible, somewhere, if I get popular for anything, then I might almost have a Cameo page too, and I could be able to give anyone else shoutouts. But at least if it would be for close friends like you guys, I'd just be like, hey, Squid, hey, Catberry, or Ellie, or whoever will be on this chat. It'd just be a quick little thing, because I don't really pay too much unless it's close friends.
Right.
I don't know you.
Well, even so, I'm only saying I don't charge too much if anyone ever wanted me to be featured on anything. I'd only be doing free stuff, or at least maybe just $5 really quick. Just really trying to still be able to make an official
I
business
know
with
an
all the
almost
stuff I've been
famous
doing.
person.
What do you... Wait, what, Ellie?
I know an almost famous person.
What do you mean?
Gotta go. See ya.
He's
Alright, see
gonna
you,
be
Cadbury.
famous.
What, Ellie?
He's gonna be famous.
How do you know that? Oh, wait, are you talking about Zach, or...
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm dumb. Oh, my bad.
You're not dumb, Script. You kind of just misheard a little bit about what anyone was
Right. It
saying.
was just a miscommunication.
Sometimes-
I was just joking.
Sometimes that kind of thing happens. We don't know what anyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway, I finished chapter 2.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Well done.
Woo.
But you are not wrong, Ellie. I would be able to become famous one day, because I'm almost either wanting to... Because I do a lot of different things on my YouTube, between voice acting, animating, doing visual effects, slight music composing, anything really.
What about me? I'm kidding. Partially. But yeah, I am joking.
I'll get somewhere. I just had to start small, like everyone else.
Yeah.
Even when Walt Disney had to start small, because he only had 3 people to help make the basic cartoons from way back in the 20s.
Yep. Hi, puppy. Baby girl. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come say hi. Come on, up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Come on, up, up. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, shoot. There we go. Say hello, Amber. Say hello.
At least one of the recent things I'm trying to do is make a new video for my YouTube, at least
Okay.
for the moment,
Yeah.
until I get anything else. that shows my history with knowing about Adobe After Effects and similar
Right.
shows that I recognize that might have almost used After Effects right after it came out around 1992, 93, somewhere around there, or even earlier before it even got the name After Effects at all. Because I read on a couple websites about how um, After Effects didn't get its name until like 1992 or 93, but it started out as other names like way back in the start of the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
Ellie, you cool if I go ahead and copy and paste the chapter?
You gotta read it aloud first.
Oh, that's fair. Do you want to read this time?
I'm eating.
Dang
Again.
nabbit, Ellie!
I just spent like 2 hours writing this whole thing again. So
Dang nabbit, Ellie! You're the editor. This is my dynamic with my friend here. If you don't like it, then whatever. I mean, I'm not wrong, am I, Ellie?
I just find it humorous. I
yeah,
find
yeah.
a lot. I just find a lot of
This
things
is the friendship.
humorous.
Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and read this chapter then.
Mhm.
I only read parts of it, so this is going to be a half-blind reading, so. Alrighty. What?
woohoo!
Okay. Twilight and Pinkie returned to the throne room, carrying every blanket and pillow in the castle. Since Cadence just picked Flurry up and we're all here, I thought we could have a sleepover. Twilight smiled, bringing an old book. Bringing an
Yep,
old
that's
book.
Exactly what I wrote.
Bringing an old book titled Slumber 101 Sleepover and placing it on the table. Oh! Rarity exclaimed, then noticing the time. Well, I don't see why not. Do you, Applejack? I see no problem if you don't, Rarity. AJ snickered. The girls shared a laugh as they began setting up the blankets and pillows. Twilight dismissing the table so they had a comfortable space to sit around. Once the throne room is set up comfortably, Twilight opens the book, revealing a checklist. Most of the boxes checked off and reads out a few options. Let's see here. S'mores, makeovers, pillow fights. Oh, truth or dare. Ooh! Oh, excuse me. Ooh! Me first! Pinkie cheered, waving her hoof in the air. Twilight, truth or dare? Truth, Twilight replied with a giggle. Oh, this is my favorite part. Putting her book away. What? Pinkie began dramatically. Is the most ridiculous thing you have said to some pony you liked. Twilight blushed. Well, she began. I may or may not have had a little too much to drink on my last date with Flash, and well, yes, go on, Rarity said, all 5 of Twilight's friends sitting forward intently. I may or may not have recited the whole dictionary, from memory, as a song. It still gets me. The following silence is quickly broken by all 6 ponies, laughing uproariously. Okay, my turn, Twilight said, wiping a tear from her eye. Rainbow, truth or dare? Dare, of course, Rainbow puffed out her chest. I dare you to wear a frilly pink princess dress for the rest of the game. Rainbow's jaw dropped, her eyes widening. What? No way! You gotta. It's the rules, AJ chuckled as Pinkie gasped, disappearing in a blur of pink to retrieve said princess dress. Nice touch, Ellie. Pinkie returned presenting Rainbow's Dare dress, a light pink full-length dress covered in lace, ribbons, and the all-important frills to the speedster. Rainbow grumbled good-naturedly, pulling the offending article of clothing over her head, Verity helping her tie it up in the back, and Twilight placing the finishing touch on Rainbow's head. AJ, no longer able to contain her laughter, falls over in place, causing the others to join in, even Rainbow giving a chuckle. Rarity did the same Rarity did the same to me when we played last. I think it's even the same dress. My turn now, Rainbow declares, pointing at Rarity. Rarity, truth or dare? Oh, dare, why not? Rarity answered. Rainbow grinned devilishly. I dare you to do the Not My Hoofs challenge with me. Well, I never, Rarity exclaimed, placing a dramatic hoof on her chest. Twilight summoned Rarity's makeup case, and the fashionista pouted while taking off her makeup, while Rainbow settled in behind her, and Fluttershy held up a mirror. The mirror, excuse me. Everyone laughed. Some throwing out color suggestions, and in the end, Rarity ended up with somewhat messy hot pink eyeshadow, paired with a dark purple lipstick and far too much blush, while Rainbow got a revenge treatment of the pink variety. How do you say that word? Variety. Thank you. I could read. I knew the word, I just couldn't read it or pronounce it. Variety to match her new look. Applejack, Rarity sang. Truth or dare? Ah, how's about a truth this time? The cow pony answered. Who in this gathering is the fairest of them all? Oh, AJ spluttered, blushing. Why would y'all ask something like that? Ooh, Pinkie called, the others chiming in. Go on, tell us. Yeah, Rainbow Dash called. We're all friends here, are we not? How do you say that word again?
Cajoled.
We're all friends here, are we not? Rarity cajoled. Oh, fine. Rainbow Dash. Oh, I read that wrong. Oh, well.
You so did.
How would you do it?
Oh, fine. Rainbow Dash.
AJ grumbled, her blush spreading all the way to the tips of her ears, said Weather Pony, also blushing. AJ called on Pinkie, and from there, the game slowly developed into their normal eating contest. Twilight summoning their usual snacks and the dreaded punch bowl to the room. Pinkie beating the cookie score with 20 at the same time. How do you say that word?
Usurping
Rainbow Dash as the Cookie Queen. Wait. Okay.
You're supposed to have no context.
That's fair. Rarity challenged the muffin score, but Fluttershy's muffin remained uncontested after she failed. Excuse me. AJ and Rainbow Dash grinned and picked up the punch bowl. Rarity sighed but accepted her punishment. I'm still sad we don't keep the original. Oh well.
This is better.
I know. Then Twilight challenged the frosting score, but even she couldn't beat Pinkie's legendary 200 cupcakes frosted in 1 minute. And so got punched as well. Eventually, the sweets ran out, and Twilight grabbed her book, looking for what to do next, when Pinkie, armed with a pillow, pounced on her, declaring, "Down with the Unicorn Queen!" Oh,
girl. Isn't that a much better transition into the Pillow War?
I like mine more, in a way. But yours is good, too. Anyway.
And now we get into the foreshadowing.
That's fair. Pinkie giggled as she and Applejack hid behind... What the heck did I just say?
I don't know.
Pinkie giggled as she and Applejack hid behind the Earth Pony fortifications, readying their frontal assault. Excuse me. Oh, it's just a notification. Their frontal assault on the Unicorn base with their allies, the Pegasi. Sneak behind enemy lines. The signal goes off, and the two Earth Ponies charge with war cries, but the unicorns are ready for them, firing down with wild abandon. Any second now, they'll be hit from behind by the Pegasi. Pew! Fluttershy called, hitting Pinkie square on the back, causing her to fall where she was. I've been hit! She yelled dramatically, starfishing on the floor. Avenge me, General Applejack! You foolish plans were nothing compared to the might of the Unicorn Empire, Twilight cackled, raising an armada of pillow soldiers, overwhelming the poor Earth Pony General when Rainbow Dash dive bombs from the sky, blasting the pillow army away. Come on, AJ. She may have gotten Fluttershy, but I'm still on your side. What? How did she escape her... What? How did she escape her bonds? Rarity exclaimed, Fluttershy hovering over her shoulder, weapon readied. Suddenly, a stray pillow soldier snuck up behind the two ponies, striking Rainbow on the back of the head. Rainbow dramatically falls into AJ's hooves, stroking her face before falling limp as AJ wails.
I just did that.
Weiss! Don't leave me! No! Do you even know what I'm quoting?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Epic food fight ever. Most epic food fight, excuse me.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Fluttershy, seeing her friend fall, brings her weapon down on Rarity's horn, canceling her magic and flying to AJ's side. Let's do this, she says gravely. I don't think I delivered that properly. Oh well.
You really didn't.
How would you do it?
Let's do this.
Ah! So more like in a Rainbow Dash manner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The two then carve warpath. Thank you. Warpath to the Unicorn base through an endless horde of pillow soldiers. AJ is the first to fall, taking a hit for Fluttershy just as she reaches Rarity. The battle between the two mares is one that will be sung through the lands, and when Rarity finally falls, Fluttershy rushes into the Unicorn base to face the almighty Unicorn Queen when she's surprised by Pinkie, risen from the dead, with a paper horn taped to her head, attacking from behind. Twilight cackles. Even with my lieutenants defeated, you are no match for my Revival magics. Excuse me. Then the other four mares, also with paper horns, surround Fluttershy. You can think that Unicorn Queen, but I know my friends will never hurt me. Fluttershy defiantly cries. Pinkie rushes forward, but before she can touch Fluttershy, she knocks the paper horn off her head. Then Rainbow Dash also charges, but the same thing happens. Then AJ and even Rarity are de-paper horned, and the five friends stand against the evil Unicorn Queen at last. The five of them together win back ready to throw when Twilight, in an act of desperation, gathers 10 pillows around herself, exploding them outwards and hitting all 5 ponies at once, falling to the ground, laughing with her friends victorious. Pillow fight check, she giggles, summoning her book from where it had been buried within the mountain of pillows. Next is makeovers. Rarity grinned evilly. Spike wandered into the throne room. The girls' epic pillow fight had woken him up, rubbing his eye only to get swept into the makeovers by Rarity. Twilight giggled as she put Rainbow's mane in curlers, and AJ mixing up a batch of Granny Smith's famous mud mask. I never agreed to this, Rainbow complained, crossing her hooves. I don't even know what's going on, Spike grumbles beside her. The dress was one thing, but this is too much. Rainbow waves her hooves, around wildly, trying to remove the curlers, but Twilight had stuck them well, expecting this. Please, you'll look beautiful, darling. Now hold still. Verity lightly scolds, lifting a brush filled with mud mask menacingly. No! Rainbow screeches, attempting to fly away, but Pinkie leapt onto her back, holding her down for Rarity. The girls and Spike sit around, chatting while the mask sets, Rarity braiding AJ's hair at least. When the curlers came out, Pinkie's hair held the curl for... Thank you for keeping that in. When the curlers came out, Pinkie's hair held the curl for a record-setting time of 5 whole seconds. Makeovers, check, Twilight said, teleporting her book back to the library. We should probably hit the hay now, AJ, always the responsible one, said. Everyone yawned and agreed, settling down for the night in their own sleeping areas. Good night, everyone, Twilight called, turning out the lights. Good night, Twilight, the girls chorused. What in the world happened here? Twilight screeched upon entering the throne room for the next morning. What?
That is a starlight, not a twilight.
Did I say Twilight?
You said twilight.
English, am I right?
Right.
What in the world happened here? Starlight screeched upon entering the throne room the next morning, waking Twilight and AJ. Starlight? Twilight yawned, rubbing the sleep from her eyes. Epic pillow war, Pinkie sleep mumbled. Gotta defeat the evil queen. That explains nothing, Starlight deadpans. We had a sleepover last night, AJ explains. Ah. Oh,
Yay!
boy. Oh, God. What am I going to do with you, Ellie? Alright, do you think it's
more.
good? But it's my child.
It's good.
It's good to post into the script now?
Yeah. Do
Okay.
you want me to post it into the AO3 version, or do you want to do it yourself?
I'll have you do it.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and start color assigning the lines. So you think it's ready to be
Alright.
recorded?
Yeah.
Okay. So Zach, what do you think? Alrighty. Holy crap, I've been streaming for an hour. I guess I am having fun because last time I checked it was less than half an hour. Okay. Now for the fun part. Okay, so... No, that's inspiration notes. I want this. Ugh, gross, excuse me. Ellie, are you, putting it in AO3?
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
I'm also editing your tags because you don't have enough.
thank you. I'm excited. Because we've been working on this for how many years now?
Since before I was married.
The rewrite?
Yeah.
You got married my senior year. I'm pretty sure we didn't officially start rewriting it until like maybe 2021 at the earliest.
Well, I started editing for Cold
Oh,
during
that's
my
fair.
year. I count that as like
I'm talking about
part
the
of working.
rewrite, like the new version.
Rewrite. I think we started
It's going back
last
to at
year.
least 8. Oh, wait. It's going back to, it's going back to 2017 of April. But, it says January 9th,
That's
2022.
when we. Yeah, that's when we started the
That's probably when I first started trying to adapt it into like an audio series or something.
Yeah, that's when we first started the dramatic reading efforts. But
Right.
then we realized later, oh, we need to actually make this readable.
Yeah, especially with that last comment on my story. Is that an exclamation point? Yeah, it is. I thought it was a 1. I can read. I never learned how to read! Ellie, do you get the quote?
Chapter
Ellie!
chapter title: The Sleepover.
Ellie!
Chapter summary. Do you want any notes?
Like the author note?
Yeah, I'll do one for myself.
Okay. It's nice how you can update it too. They don't do that on FimFic from what I know. Also, the let's do this line, that's Fluttershy, correct?
Yes.
Catberry does hold a point though about Discord. Oh yeah, we need to add Starlight. We should probably update the cast.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I have memories. I'll look at those later. One, two, three, four. Oh, that's right. I clicked on a different server. That's why. Okay. So, how's everyone's day?
Is good.
That's good. How was work?
It's okay. I'm ready
Same
for
day
the
as
week
always.
over.
Huh?
I'm ready for the week to be over. Why is this?
What?
Well, we only have tomorrow and then it's the weekend, so not far to go now.
Why is what, Ellie?
And it's being weird.
What's being weird?
Well, it's just yelling at me that I have no characters, even though I have the entire chapter. So, just normal.
Oh, you're talking about AO3.
Yeah. Well, that's chapter 2 posted.
Yay. Do you mind helping me color code the lines?
Yeah. And EA script. What do you have done so far?
Twilight and Rarity.
Twilight and Rarity.
Yep.
Alright, I will start from.
I'll do Pinky.
I've got Spike.
I think it's this one.
Spike is only at the very bottom. Right here.
Oh, that's highlight. I want that.
Okay, let's call this just the one line. No flurry heart, no cadence, no shimmer. Fluttershy next. Cause she actually has lines.
Yeah, other than sound effects.
Yep.
Down with the unicorn queen.
Let's do this.
Oh, I forgot about that line. Oh, great.
You can think that, Unicorn Queen, but I know my friends will never hurt me.
That too. I forgot about that line too.
And that's all of that's all of Fluttershy. Rainbow Dash next.
Hmm.
They got a random space there. Oops. Oh well.
Who are you doing right now?
Rainbow
You did Fluttershy.
and Spike.
I think that's everybody. Except for
AJ.
Starlight. Starlight needs a color.
AJ!
Oh, and AJ. I'll do AJ.
Oh, did I? Oh yeah, that is. I'm doing Rainbow Dash right now. Okay. Is this entire thing in 11? Needs to be in 12. This is all in 11 too. Why? Why? Is this? No, that's in 12. Weird.
What?
I somehow got booted down to size 11 halfway through the chapter.
Dang.
We got Rainbow Dash again.
I'm probably gonna end the stream here.
Okay. Okay, that's all.
I'll still remain in the call though, but I just, yeah.
Yeah, we're just
past.
doing.
Yeah.
We're past the interesting stuff.
Yep. Blah, 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 blah. Alrighty.
Oh, we gotta do the SFX too.
Yeah, I forgot about the sound effects. Alright.
We'll do the sound effect.
Alright, I'm gonna do my outro real quick. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, see you later. Bye.
Do you want me to?